Hi friends. So you're being called to write. You need to write. Even write off. Write off from some people, write off some debts in your accounts, okay? Write off. And light off. I don't know. What's that supposed to mean? You have developed enough to see through people now. You're giving people, you know what they say? Those rose tinted glasses are off now. Okay, the blinders are off. Whatever blindfold you were wearing, it's all off, and it all pertains to your root chakra. Okay? To your stability, home, safety, security, wealth, land, gold, sense of belonging, earthly achievements, material wealth, being grounded. Wow. So that's like, all your chakras are so balanced now that you're balancing the spiritual life and the material life beautifully. Or at least you're getting there. You seem to at least have found your path in some ways. Don't drink too much tea. And don't, just because somebody is asking for money and you feel you're always very charitable, now is not the time to be charitable. Okay? Fill your own cup. Yeah, there are times when we have to be charitable, and there are times when we have to be really selfish. We know when to do what, but sometimes we just get into the guilt mode and do things. So you're being called to be conscious about it. If there are weeds in your garden, you need to get them out, take them off. Personal power, yeah. You're making better choices in food, in the people around you. You're making much better choices, business-wise, money-wise, and otherwise. Yeah. The color pink always wants to say something. Yeah, color pink is also about softness of your heart, your receptivity. The bigger your bowl to receive, the more blessings fall in. So, you have to expand from within to receive more. Your personality has really developed. Yeah. You no longer mistake the karmic for romantic. Okay? And you are no longer I'm so sorry, but you're no longer in servitude. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you're no longer in that mode where you want to serve others, okay, and allow them to trample over you. You're not doing that. You trust yourself, your ability to provide for yourself, protect yourself, and mainly trusting the universe to provide and protect you, so that you are able to very much stand in your power without creating too much drama in your life or other people's life for that matter. You sure have got out of people pleasing. Focusing on your money and wealth has helped you to do this. Believe me, suddenly you seem to have understood the power of money in a very, I think you're able to respect money now. You see money very differently from how you used to look at it earlier. Yes, I think, yeah, you're understanding that a lot of time you always got what you wanted so easily. From men, I'm hearing. So you must have been in your feminine mode in your youth a lot. So people would just give you gifts, love, compliments all the time. You never had to really pray for it, but you're really being called to pray for whatever it is that you want. Simply relying on your intuition without backing it up with prayer is not going to work. Okay. Why haven't you finished your painting? That is the question I heard. Something about fashion. Something about being a personal shopper for somebody. I don't know who's that for. Or maybe that is the field where your money is. Becoming a fashion advisor, I heard, or a personal stylist and shopper. Wow, that's interesting. And in this day and age, do we really need? But you know what we need? Yes, we do. That's your forte. Fashion. Maybe some of you wear beautiful hats. A red suit is coming to mind. A red suit with beautiful hat for the women. Persephone. I see. What's Persephone? Something about flowers. Give me my flowers. I think you're being... Oh, yeah. You're being mothered a lot these days. Or you're mothering yourself. You're mothering yourself. Wow. Boss, CEO, VIP, authority, power again, high ranking and power. Power seems to be all personal power, willpower. You're starting your own business. You're venturing out into doing your own thing. You're thinking like a boss, like a CEO. You're speaking like a boss and a CEO. Even if all the speaking that you're doing is more with yourself than anybody else. You are motivating yourself. You're encouraging yourself. You're your own cheerleader because you really, really want to be your own boss. You're not giving this up for anyone. You aren't giving this up for anyone. You may have concerns about investing in your studies. You're advised to go right ahead and spend the money. Yeah, yes. You have to invest. You have to invest in, you have to invest a little extra if you want a lot more, right? If you're aiming for billions and you're not even willing to spend thousands, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You need to spend thousands. Maybe you need to dress to impress, okay, like a CEO or something. You want to come across as that way. So you need to change your dressing up style. You need to learn how to speak. You need to learn something technological. You need some financial training. You need some programming, data analysis. Work from home is also coming. Something you need to study, and you need to study money. Who knows? You need to study how to be a life coach, how to be a counselor. Maybe there's a psychology degree that you need. It could be so many things. I even heard social studies. So it could be labor laws. It could be so many things that you need to do. naphthalene balls, I don't know from where that popped up, but it's come up. So you need to learn so many things. What's with the naphthalene balls? To smell good. You need to open your cupboard and put some naphthalene balls, is what I am just giving you. This is not some channeling, that's a logical thing. What I was saying, yeah, so you need to spend your money and you seem to hesitate. He who hesitates is lost. Whatever you need to buy, whether it's a new laptop, a new mobile, whatever, renting out a studio, getting your, we record on generally mobile. Maybe you need to get a proper camera for it, a proper setup, a photographer, a model. I even heard, a personal cook. Yeah, and I saw somebody giving somebody a manicure and a pedicure, bubble bath. Oh, you're being called to do all these things and get someone to really, really pamper you. Paid pampering is coming through. Yeah. You find, okay, now there's something else coming through. You know you're taking a very big risk, okay? There is no guarantee as to what will happen or will not happen, okay? Do not share your plans with anyone. When I say anyone, I really mean anyone. There is no need to take anyone's advice but your own. There is no need to take anyone's advice but your own. Do not share your plans with anybody. You don't need any advice from anybody outside yourself. Of course, some things you can ask, as long as you don't reveal your plans, then that's fine. You are surrounded by danger. Let me clarify this. Yeah. The way to clarify this is to meditate. In fact, it's not that you are surrounded by danger. Whatever danger is surrounding you or was surrounding you has been dispelled with your meditation or whatever spiritual practice you follow. So you need to really, really be even more disciplined, even more particular, even more sincere in your spiritual practices. Okay, that's very important. Danger is not always outside. It might be your own doubts and fears sneaking up on you. Okay, if you're not meditating, then your intuition will not work. Your intuition will not work, then you might not realize the danger you're in, and you might do or say things, make choices that are not for your highest good. You may deceive yourself into believing that you're not good enough. So mainly this is about you not being good enough. That is the danger that you're dealing with. So every day please affirm, I am worthy and I am good enough. My desires are important. What I want is important. Somebody may try to belittle you. Okay, don't let that affect you in any way. Don't bother. I have transformed your space, your living space. So look around you. What are the things that need to be thrown out? Throw them. what needs to be organized. I've been saying about organized cupboards since quite many quite many readings, so maybe that's another thing to look at. Transform your environment, outer environment, and see how fast the inner environment responds to these changes in the most positive and befitting manner. I don't know why the word befitting has come. Yes. At this time, you're being asked to be materialistic. Okay, I heard Madonna's Material Girl. Focus on your money, focus on your wealth, focus on your beauty. You need to get into the beauty business in some form or the other. Makeup, cosmetics, salon, fashion, clothes, hats, shoes, colors, whatever it is, fashion is calling you at the time. At the moment, fashion is your forte. And people do admire how you dress up, and you know it. You might be asked many times from where you bought whatever it is that you are wearing. Let's not forget the jewelry business. A lot of money and all that. You feel success is not coming to you, and that is true. As of now, success eludes you, but it's not going to elude you forever. If you continue doing the work that you have already been doing, okay, and you believe in yourself and you trust the universe, success will kiss your feet. Okay, this is an odd one, but which needs to be said. We are talking about the sacral chakra and your sexual life, okay? You need to understand that you are safe, or practice safe sex, but also understand that sex is not a taboo. Something about your outlook on sex needs to change. That's important for your healing. See, even Love Your Body has come. I didn't even see that. Stand in front of the mirror, naked if possible, and tell yourself, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Do the Heal Your Life course of Louise Hay. It's very important, that workshop. Reading the book is, of course, immensely beneficial, but actually doing the course will really change how you look at yourself. And this, if you want to manifest anything in the world, you need to feel worthy. And Louise Hay's courses do just that. No, I'm not affiliated with that organization, or I don't get anything for saying no one's paying me any commission or anything for this. This is my own experience which I'm sharing with you. In the journey of becoming great, the teachings of Louise Hay are fundamental and foundational. Without self-love, nothing moves. Nothing. The path to prosperity, to possibilities, is woven with your belief in yourself and the universe. When will you do that? When you love yourself. Truly love yourself, exactly the way you are. Improvements always are supposed to be done, that is a given. But you do it from a space of loving yourself and accepting yourself. Not from a space of hurting yourself, hating yourself, or sabotaging yourself. Yeah? This is again about a breakup. The breakup continues Okay, the divine masculine is not vibrating on the level of the divine feminine, and the divine feminine cannot, you cannot shift your frequency to a lower level. Once you've touched a high, you're not never going to be able to lower yourself. Of course you will try, for the sake of getting along, keeping the peace, keeping the family together, keeping the marriage intact, for the sake of children, for the sake of shared property and wealth, for the sake of reputation, for the sake of opinion, for the sake of etc. etc. But at one point of time, you will know that you are more important than anybody else in your life. Yeah. Your children are coming through, if you have any. Yeah, your children can be a reason from you not making the progress. But nowadays children are also very different, I find. I judge from the Instagram, of course, but something is very toxic in your environment. I keep getting that. And definitely again, sexual healing is very important for you. Cutting your cords with previous sexual partners is important for you. Okay. What else? I'm so sleepy actually, but the reading is not. It's like, no, you do it. So I'm just, yeah. Somebody's trying to melt your icy heart, but you can't be bothered. What looks like uncaring to the world is perfect for you. All is well in your world. Again, do ye hey? Yes, your breakthrough is coming. Yes, clarity and illumination. You know what you need to do. You know what investments you need to make. You know the connections that you need to tap into. You know, and that is why now is what is coming through. Now. If you want to create wealth for yourself, and of course you do, strangely tapping into being joyful and happy, just because there is no reason, you're just happy. Happiness, being happy will bring you wealth. Being happy will bring you wealth. See if there is anything like a happiness. We have so many courses. Maybe you check out something like that. Okay, this card, and I think this might be the final one because I'm really sleepy now. Yes, forgive. And see, as soon as you forgive, you will raise your vibration, and you know what will happen? You will be able to have, you will see the bigger picture. You will see the bigger picture about the possibilities that open up for you, that you can open up for your own self. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Heal yourself, heal others. You are a healer and an entrepreneur, and you know where your healing is to be directed, at people who have gone through heartbreak. Okay. Yeah. Not only those who have gone through heartbreak. Ego issues is not so simple as just an ego issue. An ego issue can cost people their life. An ego issue can cost a family their wealth, their inheritance. A whole life can fall apart. A whole marriage can fall apart. A whole family can disintegrate. Even countries disintegrate over egos. So that's where you are the healer. You are the healer. And something about beauty, fashion. Your beauty is also very healing. Have you seen? Sometimes you see some people's faces and they are so nice. It's not even that they are the most beautiful people. It's just that aura that they carry. An aura that is not exactly seen, but something that others can feel. Okay, that beauty is very healing, and this comes from a divine union. You coming into union with yourself, working on your pride and prejudice, your friends, your addictions, healing. And I'm telling you, sex is very important in this reading. Okay, seduction, passion, again about grieving, moving on. So you may have to collaborate with people for this. Okay, I even heard you may be counseling people. They will come to you, they'll tell your secrets, and you will heal them. Oh my god, look at the bottom. SE eggs. Okay, babes, that's it. Something about you healing people. Maybe some secret affairs that they are having or have had that has resulted in so much hurt and pain, not just for themselves, but God alone knows for who all, and they are carrying the guilt and shame of it. Maybe there is a sex addiction. We did get the devil and addiction card. So whatever it is, you will be healing people on these points. What else wants to come through? See, I'm seeing at the deck. It's been here since ever, but I have never mentioned it. Sexual Magic Tarot. So definitely something about you becoming a sexual healer. Okay, and womb healing is coming through. Yeah. And what is that ritual? Steaming the yoni. Yeah, maybe that's something that you may be doing, or you need to learn that and then give that to your clients, show them how it's done. Yeah, break their obsessions with whatever it is. Allies and soul tribe. This work will bring you in connection with the right people, so you won't feel as if what you're doing is so, you won't feel so alone doing it. Your tribe will be there. You'll connect with the right people who are also healers on this path. Okay, yes, that's all I have for you. Good night. Bye. I'll see you soon.